If you've been struggling to save for your first or your next vacation, then you want to watch this video till the end, because in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 practical simple steps on how to save for your first vacation in 6 months, even if you have nothing currently saved for that trip. The reason I've narrowed this video down to helping you save for your first vacation is because for most first-time travelers or people who are yet to build that culture of going on a vacation, saving for a vacation is something that can easily become a lifelong project, especially if you're not applying any strategy to saving for your vacation. But it doesn't have to feel that way. And in the next 5 to 7 minutes, I'm going to be showing you a simple 3-step strategy on how to save for your next vacation in 6 months. If this is something that interests you, then you should stay locked in. The first step would be to determine what your budget should be. One common mistake people make is they choose a holiday destination first and then let the destination determine what their budget should be. For some people, that could work. If money is not your problem, if you can easily afford to travel to anywhere you'd like to travel to, that would work for you. But you know that if money is a major determining factor to whether you go on a vacation or not, then you need to be strategic about how you set your budget. Now, why I say that's a mistake is because naturally, when people are thinking of holiday destinations, because they are dreaming of where they would like to travel to, it's easy to dream of a vacation that you cannot actually afford. So what that eventually means is by the time you calculate how much you need to go on that vacation and all the expenses involved, yeah, with how much that's in your bank account or how much you can actually afford to go on that vacation with, you find that there's a discord. At the end of the day, what happens is even if you decide to start saving for that trip, you feel under a lot of pressure because you're already thinking, I need to cut down on this expense, I need to get another stream of income. You're already thinking of so many things that you need to do. What eventually happens is saving for that vacation becomes a whole project on its own instead of something that you can easily achieve. Now, here is a simple way to avoid making that mistake. On a piece of paper, write out how much your annual income is, your annual income after tax. Then determine how many percent of that annual income you can channel towards going on a vacation with. My rule of thumb is 7%. You can decide to go above 7%. I wouldn't recommend going above 10%, but it's up to you. You know more about your financial situation than I do, so anything that works for you would be fine. But what I also recommend is you should choose a percentage that you can actually afford. You don't want to go on a vacation because you've dreamt big, and by the time you come back, you're indebted because your financial responsibilities will still be waiting for you. Yeah. So choose a percentage that works for you and stick to it. What 7% really means for me is that my vacation wouldn't cost me more than 7%. Yeah. It could be lower. I'll be happy if it cost me less. But no matter how much it costs me, it shouldn't cost me more than 7% of my annual income. In fact, let's make things practical. Let's assume your annual income after tax is £19,000. And we'll be using £19,000 for the purpose of this video all through, yeah? 7% of £19,000 is £1,330. So what that means is when you're saving for your first or your next vacation, you should be working towards saving £1,330. Now, after you've calculated what that 7% is, next thing I'll advise you to do is to deduct 15% from that amount, and I'll tell you why shortly. 15% deducted from £1,330 is £1,130.50. Now that 15% is going to serve as a buffer. And the reason why I'm making that deduction is because from month 1 when you start saving to month 6 when you are done saving, it's likely that the prices of things would have increased. Because you want to ensure that you do not spend above £1,330, you have to make room for that inflation. So what that means is, although you're saving £1,330, what you should be working with for your vacation should be £1,130. That way, even if anything increases, you're not going to spend above £1,330. You understand, right? Good. Step 2. The next thing you need to calculate is how much you need to save every month for the next 6 months to hit your savings target. £1,330 divided by 6 is approximately £222. So what that means is every month for the next 6 months, you need to be saving £222. So our third and final point, create a savings pot dedicated to saving for your vacation. I use Monzo. Monzo has a savings pot feature that lets you split your money and save for different projects in different pots. So for example, if you are saving for rent, you are saving for school fees, you are saving for a vacation, you could create 3 different savings pots. And when creating those pots, you can say exactly how much you wanted to save. And that's one reason I really like that savings pot feature. So as an example, if I wanted to save £2,000 for a vacation, when I'm creating the pot, I'm going to write that my target amount is £2,000. And as I save, it's going to track my progress and tell me how many percent in. So if I save £200 this month, it's going to tell me 10%. If I save £200 the next month, it's going to tell me 20%. Yeah. So that's one thing I really like. The savings pot feature. I'm going to put my Monzo referral link in the description box below in case it's something you want to explore. In Nigeria, there's something called Piggyvest. Piggyvest has a similar feature. I think it's called SafeLock, if I remember correctly. And it's similar to how savings pots for Monzo works. You can also save for different reasons. Now, a quick disclaimer. I'm not endorsing this product. I'm simply telling you things I've used in the past that has worked for me and things I still use. So I still use Monzo, and when I was in Nigeria, I used Piggyvest. You can check your bank if your bank has a safe lock feature or has the savings pot feature. If it doesn't work, you can also explore other alternatives. But the main goal here is that you should create a savings pot dedicated to saving for your travel, and every month you should put in a specific amount that would help you get closer to achieving your savings target in 6 months. With that, we've come to the end of this video, but a quick recap before we bounce. The first step towards saving for your vacation in 6 months is to determine what your budget should be. The second step is to calculate how much you need to save every month for the next 6 months to hit your savings target. And the third point is to create a savings pot dedicated to saving for your vacation. If you found this video insightful, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, comment and share. If you have any other tips or any other hacks on how you're able to save for a vacation, especially in a short time frame, please share them in the comment section below. I would really love to read from you. If you want to comment, and I hope you want to comment, but you don't know what to say, you don't know what to add, you can just simply write saving for a vacation in the comment section below. That will really help boost this video. Until the next time we see you later, guys.